You're talking about, is it the best looking watch? No, it's not even in my top 8 in my favorite watches, believe it or not. It's my most valuable, but it's not in, I have, like I said, over 30 watches. It's not even in my top 8. I think it ranks somewhere 9 or 10.
Let's say you were recommending a watch to somebody based off of, again, just the simple things, whatever it is. Which one would you recommend? And then that's pretty much all my questions at this point.
If I had to go with a diver's watch, because of the affordability, I recommend Oris. I've done it for years. I've told him about it. I told him he should always have an Oris. It took him quite some time to find his perfect Oris. And this just came out, so it ended up being his perfect watch, which I can't blame him.
It's my everyday.
Beautiful watch.
I've sold everything off, and he told me if he ever sold this watch, he would literally personally
have to kill you.
I mean, it's something I won't do.
And he shouldn't, because this is
and by the way, in terms of action, I meant to tell you that this one runs about 3.5 maybe seconds a day. It runs within 5 seconds a day, which is really unbelievable. It's not COSC certified, by the way.
Right.
I did regulate this myself when I first got it. It ran about 14 seconds fast a day.
And you were able to get it down.
I was able to do it myself.
Which is great, because when you control your own destiny...
It took me a couple weeks to do it, though. But
right, and it's just, with Rolex, again, you have to define the brand away from the actual model. Because the model itself, I think, in a couple of different cases, has been surpassed by other brands due to how they can change it. They have the ability to change it, and it won't affect their sales. But Rolex, you can't change the design, just like they can't change the Datejust. It can't happen. Or the presidential. There's such icons.
Yeah.
If they change it, it may be going like from old Coke to new Coke and being a total disaster. So you could never do that. And they have limitations that Oris does not. And Oris can get away with making Jared's custom perfect watch that wasn't around 10 years ago, but is here today.
Do you prefer the, because a lot of people say like that, and I said that was the last question, but I have to go into this because this is a little bit of a discussion. Do you prefer the bracelet or the rubber strap?
Oh, God, you know me all too well. Guys, please, if you're going to go get whether it's an Oris or that's a good point, an Oris or a Rolex or any type of diver's watch, please get the metal strap. Don't go with, God, please do not go with rubber is bad, but leather is even worse. So I don't know why anybody would spend, and it happens. Okay, well, I don't know why anybody would spend $10,000 to buy a friggin' leather strap to only have it ruined the first time you bring it in the water. I mean, you want to talk about the level of stupidity? It doesn't get any dumber than that. So, I mean, but in rubber, I'll tell you what happens to rubber. Rubber actually will dry out.
By the way, you notice I don't have my Fitbit on right now?
Yeah.
What happened? Silicone band, rubber, whatever it is,
dries out.
And it started to tear, so I ordered a new one.
You had to.
Yep.
You don't have a choice, because what rubber does, it's resistant.
Luminox, the Fitbits up, everything with a silicone and rubber band, it does tear over time.
It's resistant to heat, guys.
Absolutely.
Okay, so any type of heat, whether it's in the shower or the water, it's going to make it brittle, and then it's going to tear. Right. And all of a sudden, you're going to look down your wrist, and holy shit, it's missing. And you'll wonder why. Most people don't miss it after a while. But, at that point, when you have a leather...
You know what? I just wanted to ride the silicone, just see how long it lasted. But anyways, I just want to say thank you to Drew for being on my channel and really giving his honest... It's really unbiased opinion. I mean, he knows these watches. I did not pay him to say any of this stuff. I wanted to do this for you guys because I know a lot of you guys have been asking, like, oh, yours, how does it compare to other watches? There's only one way to compare it, and that's against kind of the king, I guess that's out there.
He still is the king.
Yeah.
But in terms of and it's only the king in terms of value and prestige. Yep. It doesn't mean it's the king in terms of everything else, and especially not affordability.
Yep. Well, anyways, guys, we're going to go on to Drew's episode now, and I'll post this on my channel.